Hey everyone, welcome back. And what a crazy Friday. Stocks have been continuing to just rip up and up. Bank of America, actually, my 2750 covered call would have been in the money if I have not rolled it into the next week. I will go over this a little bit later, but wow, what a crazy week just in general. As you can see here, the broad market's up a little bit over 2.5%. I mean, this is just wild. I mean, it came from here to there. That's pretty crazy for one day, especially being a Friday. We've just had so much, I guess, less coronavirus news that it's just been blowing everything up, and the momentum is going pretty strong. So definitely want to try to fight that. And it is, I guess, good to sell cash secured puts because this means that everything that I sold was completely worthless because everything went above the price that I was selling it at. So as you can see here, all green, this position on AMD, green, sold it at 53. It was just below 53 right before close, and it popped back up. Let's look at it right here, AMD. I mean, it was I really want this stock. It was right there. I mean, even earlier today, it was below 53, and it went below 53 like right before close. And of course, like the last 10 to 15 minutes, it just barely goes over 53. So next week, I will be going at AMD pretty aggressively. I want it. It gives good premium. It's a great stock, in my opinion, to do a strategy. A big fan of AMD. So I am going to continue buying shares of AMD, and I'm going to continue to sell cash secured puts on AMD because this is a stock I want to own, just like Bank of America. And you can see what Bank of America did. It's at 28. I sold it for 27. I'm only guaranteed to make $200, and I've already made that and then some. But that's the problem with selling a covered call is you have to sell it at 27.50 what you agreed upon. So I rolled it. Basically, what I did was I bought it back. I think about 80 cents. Or I could pull it up here. I bought it back at 80 cents and only sold it for 3, so I lost a good bit of money. But how I made that money right back up is I sold it the next week out for $121, two of them. So basically, I'm net profiting roughly another $40 per contract because, basically whatever you bought it for minus however much you sell it for, about $40 each. That brings in another $80. That $80, I just went ahead and went and bought 2 shares of AMD because I think they're very well priced comparatively to the market. The market has been going crazy. AMD has kind of been flat. So, which I'm not complaining. I want more AMD, so it was a good buy, and it's a good rollover. It brings in more income. So actually, this week's income is a little bit more. Current P&L is a little bit more, and our average weekly income increased because of that last minute Friday morning rollover because I was not expecting it to jump a couple dollars in one day. A couple dollars for a 20 at the time $26 stock is it's a big move. So, yep, like I said, everything expired worthless. Going for AMD heavy, MGM I'm going at them pretty aggressively too. I think with casinos opening back up, gamblers are going to be flocking to Las Vegas, the basically mecca of gambling, and I think they're going to have continued good news. So I think that it's going to be a good, profitable cash cure put trade. If you go to MGM, Snapchat, really one. A lot of these companies I really want, or there's really good ways to make money. AT&T, really want them. Bought a couple shares with them. So yeah, so that's basically it for the week. Pretty much all green. And then green on this, if you will, continued green with the extra selling. But I'm kind of thinking Bank of America should slow down due to its huge gap up. Let me pull it up. Bank of America. But, I mean, look at this gap up. Look at that. That is insane. I mean, it's almost like 10% after, before market opens, and then it does settle down. I think it's going to settle down some more. Hopefully, it settles down below 27.50 before the end of the week. If not, I might have to roll it again. Maybe I'll try to roll it a little bit higher, a little bit more time. Still be getting paid while all of this. So don't bear in mind, I'm still getting paid no matter what. I'm not going to take a red trade to keep it, but it's pretty crazy how I can be making money like this just on owning an asset and selling the rights to an asset. I'm bringing in this money, and when I'm bringing in this money, I'm buying more shares. So I kind of wanted to separate my account into what I have bought basically off of my Theta reinvestments. So today, when I rolled over those two contracts, I made about $80. I know it's only 80, it's not like 104, which I basically bought two shares for $52, but I thought AMD was a good price. Let me just roll into that. Bank of America, you saw me do that last week when I sold my cash secured puts, got assigned, bought them there. Same thing with Pfizer. I did this a little bit, I think 2 weeks ago. SPHD, good dividend stock, bought 10 of them, and AT&T did that this week with all the Theta I sold this week. So that's there. I'm kind of want to keep track of this because I want to see not only how much money I brought in, currently, but how my reinvestments off of this money is making me. So this wouldn't be an accurate depiction of how much money I'm making off this. This number would be just because it's how much I've made off of this Theta wheel strategy and how much that money reinvested has made me. That's kind of my end goal. That's the biggest picture. So as you can see, that's how much I've made. And these numbers might be small. This is my third week, but if you want to keep going at this rate, it's going to be looking pretty promising, this strategy. So I'm interested to continue this, and I'm interested in going in these companies that I've listed out for you. Gilead has been really good for me, so I don't see why not. They offer really good premium, very volatile stock, but it really keeps at the same price for the most part. I mean, it does sway back and forth, but Gilead, I think about $72 is pretty. Let's see. Yeah, it likes to form support around the $73 range. So it's looking like it's going to go down. If it can go down in a decent range and I can sell a cash cure put for around here, you make the premium is about a dollar a share, which is about $100. Then I could use that money to reinvest, and even if I ended up with it, I would be getting this dividend, which is something I really want. But however, if I think I think I missed it because when I buy the next week is the 12th, yeah, and you have to have it the 11th. So I would miss out on that dividend because I wouldn't have the shares before the ex-dividend date. But still, good company, and they'd be offering hefty premium, about $1.80 and about $1 for just right out the money, and that money is used to reinvest and grow. So this is the end of my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, leave a thumbs up, leave a question. I would love to get back with you. And yeah, this is my journey. So peace.